Hello, dear friends. This is your online friend and sister. My name is Feyintola Onogorua, popularly called Coach FO. I'm an executive wellness coach, and I've been in the network marketing industry in the last 26 years, precisely since July 1999. I resigned from the Nigerian military as a registered nurse and midwife in 1993 March at the age of 25. I simply looked around me and asked myself a simple question. If I stay here for 30 or 35 years, where exactly will this journey take me? Meanwhile, when I was 16, my mom retired as a teacher and died in my hands 6 months after her retirement. And that joggled my heart or my life. 2 years after her death, we were paid her gratuity, and it was 15,000 naira. Yes, in 1986. You would say it was big money at that time. No, ma'am. No, sir. She left 6 children. Our last born was 10. And so the question that came to my heart is, what if we did not have a responsible father? How far will 15,000 naira take 6 of us? She had no land. She bought no car. There was nothing to show for those years of service. And so, as a teenager, I made up my mind that I will not work for too long for anybody. So the future kept ringing in my mind, because whatever you do today will determine the future that you will go into. So I resigned because in 7 years I had no savings. So in March 1993, I resigned. I didn't know what I would do. I didn't even have money to start. There was no mentor. I didn't even discuss with anybody, but I left. And so for about 6 years, I was involved in selling. I sold fresh fish, I cleared cars, I sold clothes, I did all of that, and catering. But in 1999, I was introduced into this wonderful wellness industry. And since then, I have been in the same industry of wellness, which today is worth over $7.5 trillion, and the network marketing business model. And it's been a beautiful experience. If I had remained in service, my 35 years will have been completed like 4 years ago. So by now I will have retired. And the question I keep asking myself is, what if I did not leave? What if I stayed there and now I'm in retirement? So what future are you looking for? What would you like to be? At 60, will you be a liability or an asset? It's a question that I love to ask everybody. 2 things will make you an asset: your health and your wealth. On this platform, we offer you both, so you can create your desired destination. In the next 5 years, if you continue on the road you are traveling now, where exactly will it take you? So I'm here today to show you what I have done. Welcome to the workshop. What exactly is network marketing? It's a business model that manufacturers use to move their products from their warehouse to the consumer. Now, there are 3 ways to become a business owner. If you have gone through Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant, you can either be a business owner, you can be a franchisee, or you can go into network marketing. Network marketing is referred to as the people's franchise. Now, if you want to be a business owner, you need a lot of cash capital, which is what many of us know. You have a business idea, you want to do the incorporation, and so you will need a lot of money. So many of us stop at that point because we don't have the money it requires. We assume that the only capital available is cash. So that is being a business owner through incorporation. So you set up your own. It will take you an average of 5 years to put a system in place, and then the business can run on its own, giving you what we call a residual income. Secondly, you can go into franchising. That is, buy into an existing business, a successful business. You're buying their goodwill. Their franchise is their franchise covers their system, their recipes, their colors, whatever it is they are bringing to the market. So examples of that will be McDonald's, KFC, Mobile, Total, all of those, either they're providing service or product. You buy into their existing system, you leverage their experience and goodwill. It will also cost you a lot of money. But if you have that money, yes, you're starting from the top. You're standing on somebody else's shoulder. It costs money, and then they also do profit sharing with you every year. Now, network marketing was started by Carl Remborg, a scientist. He's an American. He lived in China for a long time, and he noticed that people in the villages were healthier than the people in the town. So he noticed that they were eating lots of organic things. So when he got back to the US, he entered the laboratory and started producing organic supplements. But he had issues bringing them into the market. He couldn't sell them through the normal retail routes because they were more expensive than the other products that has chemicals. But he had happy customers, so he was selling directly to customers. They were using the products and they were excited. So he now thought about it and started this wonderful system that instead of struggling to sell through the shops, why don't I allow my happy customers to do word of mouth advertising? So I have used the product, I've enjoyed the product, I am sharing my experience with my network. My network will include my friends, my family, colleagues, people I interact with, and new friends I make every day. And so he built it into a system, and it's called MLM. It started by being called multi-level marketing. So the sociologist told us that you as an individual, you actually have an average of 250 friends. So imagine if you can share your personal experience with just 250 people. Pareto principle tells us that 20% will respond to you. So 20% of your 250 friends will give you 50. So just sharing your experience, you have 50 customers. So these happy users were also happy distributors, and it was encouraging for him. The idea is that instead of him paying television or radio or newspaper or doing billboards, he is giving both the profits and the commission, which is the cost of advert, to these already happy customers. And that's how this concept was born. His company name is called Nutrilite. He started Nutrilite in 1935. By 1939, he brought up this concept of MLM. And then in 1945 thereabout, he brought together a team of mathematicians. They sat down together and designed this payment structure, meaning that yes, I am selling the products, but I'm also bringing other people to sell the products. So I get paid commission for everybody I bring each time they buy products. So that was how this concept was born. So the truth of the matter is that in network marketing, it is basically sales. Either you're selling product or you are selling services. It is sales, but it's sales from personal experiences. So you have used the product or service and you are carrying the information. So I used to tell people that wherever your two legs carry you to, simply open your mouth and talk, and you are in business. So the truth is that it starts with sales, and then it expands as you leverage your sales skills. So imagine that you open your shop, and in your shop every month you are able to sell products of 2 million naira, for example, and then you are able to introduce other people into it and guide them, coach them, teach them, show them how each person can also retail products of 2 million per month. And now you have 10 people in your team plus your own. So in 1 month, your team have sold products of about 22 million naira. The company is going to pay you commission on 22 million naira. That's the team building income. So that's an additional income coming to you. So 1, there's retail profit. 2, there's personal bonus. And 3, there is the team building income. And you need to know, network marketing is not a job. No. So you don't have a salary. You earn commission every month based on your personal and team productivity. So a lot of people will say, I want to do but I cannot sell. Please, if you cannot sell, don't join. If anybody tells you that you don't have to sell, that is not true. Being a distributor means using the products, enjoying the use of the products, and being able to share your story, your experience. Is a simple process. It's not complicated. Instead of you feeling I cannot sell, you can ask, how do I sell? So since the days of Carl, today we have over 3,000 companies using this wonderful business model to distribute their products. So how do you know the company to choose? There are 4 major points I will give you. So if you are there already or you failed, from this you will know that probably the partnership you chose did not work for you. 4 things. 1, who are the owners, or who is the owner of the company? When you're buying stocks, you are investing your money into stock markets, you need to research the company before you decide if it is worth your investment. In network marketing, you are investing your time. Your time is your excuse me. Your time is your capital here. And so before you choose a partnership, do your research on the company. I told you there are over 3,000. So how do you know who to partner with? The company must have been around for over 10 years. It must be cash rich and debt free. That is, they're not owing anybody. Because you want to invest at least 5 years of your life into this partnership, time that you can never recover. So you want to be sure that this company will be around for a long time to keep paying you your residual income, and then for your generations to continue to earn. So you have to be sure that the company will be around. Who are the executive management team? What's their years of experience? Because they are the ones steering the course of this company. You want to be sure they are credible people. Do your research. Be sure they will be around for a long time. Now, also, what are the investments that is backing up this company? You need to know that they will be around for a long time and they will be financially capable to continue to pay you your commissions. A lot of people have bad experiences because some of the companies they partnered with just disappeared from the radar. They just closed shop. And that's because we did not do adequate investigation before joining. So you want to be sure. Number 2, the product that they are bringing into the market. In the last few years, I've seen a lot of people trying to use network marketing to sell abstract things that are not tangible. They're not service, they're not product. Please don't try that. It will not work. In network marketing, whatever you are selling must be consumable so that people are buying every month. So what products are they bringing to the table, to the market? Will you proudly use the product? Because if you cannot use the product, then you cannot recommend the product. So please be sure that the products are available and the products are, that the company controls the whole distribution process. During COVID, a lot of companies went out of business because they are not the ones producing the products they are selling and they couldn't manage the supply chain. So that's another thing you need to find out. How many markets are they operating in? Don't join a company that has only one product. If they have only one drink, somebody is going to say, I don't like drinking, and you're losing. So you want to have a wide market range. That is important. So number 3 point is the compensation plan, what we call the marketing plan. There are basically 4 different models. There's the stairway breakaway plan, there is the binary, there's the uni-level, and then there's the first matrix. In the first matrix, you can bring in only 3 people directly under you. That limits your width, and that has also failed the test of the Pareto principle, because it is 1 out of 5 that you are sure will do well with you. So when you have only 3 or when you have only 2, you are forced to be putting people under people that they don't know. That's like building a fake team. So most times it crashes. It doesn't always work. In network marketing, you are expected to build a business that will keep growing without you. That's what it means to be a business owner. In the breakaway system, or the stairway system, that's the oldest form. That's what is still being practiced by the oldest network marketing companies. This business model was founded in America, and most of the oldest companies are still from America. So in that one, there's a stairway, like you have steps to climb, and when you get to the top, you become a leader. You can also bring other people up as leaders, and then this leader that you have created can break away from you because they can stand on their own. You're like a parent. Now your children have grown and they have married and gone. They have their own families. But for life, the company keeps paying you commission on their productivity. That is what you should look out for. It gives you the residual income. So what mindset do you need to succeed in network marketing? You will not struggle when you have the right mindset for entrepreneurship. Network marketing is intrapreneurship, because you are building your business under the umbrella of your choice company, of your choice partner. Honestly, it's a worthy business, it's a worthy partnership. So you need to have a mindset of people are going to say no to you. Are you ready? Your emotions must be intact. Your mental health must be intact. You must be ready to, embrace many people, many cultures, lead them. Some will grow, some will be slow, some will drop out. Just be ready. Your business is basically about you. So are you strong enough to be an entrepreneur? If you're not, then there is room for personal development. You need to grow so that you will not struggle. The right mindset will help you to build a successful business. Now we're looking at how to position yourself as a problem solver, not just another distributor. Imagine the company I partner with. We have over 10 million distributors in over 140 countries globally. So why should this particular customer buy from me? What separates me from other people? When we started this business, I've been with the same company now for 25 years. So when I joined in August 2000, there was no GSM. We were doing everything manually. And what the company taught us at that time is to do what we call product launch. Meaning, when I buy my first stock of products, I invite my friends and family, neighbors, colleagues to my house, and I show them the products. Simply, and telling them that, oh, I've just started a business and this is what it's about. So I talk about the products so that I can get some of them buying my products, and I can get those who are interested joining my business. So 2 things we do: we retail and we recruit. You will retail and you will also recruit retailers. Just have that at the back of your mind. So it's either you're recruiting people who also want to be using the products personally, or they also want to build businesses. I am a Christian. I believe in the Bible, and so I allow the Spirit of God to also guide me. And at that point, what he told me to do is to always create a health awareness. So I talk to people about their health. Remember, even though I'm a nurse and midwife, we were basically taught curative matters. But when you're talking about supplements, organic products, you will be talking about preventive health. So it means we're talking about lifestyle adjustment, and then you introduce the supplement as part of the changes that we all have to make. Why? Most of the food we are eating, we're not getting the adequate nutrients. Most times they are overcooked, and then there's so much pollution in our farming system. They've introduced a lot of fertilizers and all of that, introducing chemical into all those food. So the body is basically not getting what it needs, and that's why we need to bring in this supplementation that is organic. So you are coming to the market as a problem solver. So what problem would you like to help people to solve? Simply do your research. You can go on Google and say, what is the most prevalent ailment, based on the questions that people are asking in the part of the world where you live, because these people will be your target audience. So I live in Abuja, Nigeria, for instance. So I want to ask, what is the prevailing ailment, particularly for black men living in busy cities like Lagos, Abuja, Port Harcourt, or even Kano? And the answer for now is likely going to be high blood pressure. It's going to be stress. It's going to be low libido. It's going to be prostate issues. So those are the prevailing ailments now in 2025, mostly amongst black men. So for instance, if you live in America, your answer may be different. With this, it means I've identified the problem. What solution am I bringing to the market? So I need to sit down and look at my products. Which products do we have that will help men to solve this problem? And so I have enough information, and I position myself as an authority in that area. So I'm not just telling them come and buy like a sales girl. No, I am offering them proper coaching services, and then I recommend the use of the products. So there has to be professionalism in delivering. So you're not just a sales girl. You need to be able to relate with your customers, ask questions, find out the causes. Based on the diagnosis they get from the hospital, you will be able to recommend the correct products that will help them. And then you continue to give them health tips so that they can naturally prevent most of those diseases, or manage it if they already have it, to avoid complications. So what will stand you out? So we're talking about positioning. What's the role of personal branding, and how do you create one that attracts instead of repels? You have to position yourself so that people will come to you. Why? You are carrying the solution to their challenges, so they will look for you. So what does it take to make you an authority in this particular area? There are wellness courses. There are lessons about the products. You need to know, why is my company bringing out products in this particular area? So you are now in the center, in the middle. You are bringing the solution from your company to your target audience in your market. So it's good when you partner with a company that has solutions in 6, 7, 8 market areas. You will find one that resonates with your personality. So how do you create that niche? It's called positioning. In network marketing, it's basically information marketing. You are here to create an awareness about products that people did not even know exist anywhere, because the company does not do any form of traditional advertisement. The company relies on you to use the product and share your experience. So that's why it's about positioning. The average black man is mentally lazy. I'm sorry to say, but that has been my observation. So that may be one of the reasons why many people could not succeed in the network marketing space, because in network marketing is called referral marketing, it's called intellectual marketing, because you are simply creating awareness. So you learn about these products, you bring that knowledge to the market for free. So anybody that needs that solution will come to you. So simply position yourself and people will come to you because you are holding the solution that they have, so that you can attract customers to you and you can attract team members, likely team members to you, instead of repelling people. If you carry product and you just say come and buy, which is what many people do, yes, you are not selling value, you are not bringing value. The customer in the 21st century is aware, they can get information everywhere. So the era of bringing the product and people don't have options of getting to know if you are telling the truth or not is gone. Now you have to be positioned, not pushy, not salesy, but creating awareness on why people need what you offer. So personal branding enabled by the several social media platforms that we have. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, there's YouTube. There are funnels. Some of these companies we're talking about today have mobile apps. The gym where I do my exercise here, they use mobile apps. The owner is not even in Nigeria, but he has 3 outlets in Abuja. So he's monitoring his business using mobile apps. So that's the same thing that we're doing. All of these are helping us to put information out there. You can do health talks on Zoom, you can do physical, you can have your funnel. Just find platforms where you can position yourself as an authority, build your personal brand, be a product of the products. You have to, show that the products work. So for 25 years, I've been drinking the aloe vera gel. That's what I sell. Now I'm 57. So I can go anywhere and say, oh, I'm 57, and they'll say, oh, you don't look it. And I say, yes, I help people slow down the aging process. So it's easy. That's how you sell. You must show what you're selling. People must see that it has worked in you. And with that, I tell you, you will attract people who love to have the same results you have. You will attract them to you. So sales is no more about carrying the products and going around. No, it has gone beyond that. There are better ways and more recent or techie ways to do all of that. Now we want to talk about how to use simple digital strategies like Facebook and all of that to bring prospects and customers to you. Now you're going to build 2 systems. One for retailing, the other one for recruiting retailers. Because once you master the skill of retailing, it's easy for other people to join you and you duplicate the same thing that you are doing. So using digital marketing, I started learning about digital marketing in 2015. That's 10 years ago. So there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's TikTok, there's YouTube, there's funnels, there's Google Ads, and all of that. You need to know. And then there are mobile apps. The company I partner with, we have a mobile app now that we call FLP 360. So once I'm holding my phone, the business is completely mobile. Anywhere I am and I'm holding a phone, I can sell and I can recruit right from my phone. So that's part of the things you look at in deciding which company you want to join. All the trainings must be available and mobile, so that anywhere you are, you can recruit people anywhere they are and expose them to this training that's already made available by the company. So because that's the 4th point in choosing which company you partner with. I told you, I think I mentioned the first 3. The company itself, that's the corporate brand, the products they bring to the market, the marketing plan, and then the training system, because that's what will give you the support to grow. Your team will work with you, the company will work with you, and that's how you'll be able to build your own business. So positioning means, can we see you online? What's your online DNA? That's how it is called. If we do Google SEO, are you there? If we look for you on YouTube, are you there? It was my daughter when she was 9 that opened a TikTok account for me. I was arguing with her. I said, I don't need it, my mates are not there. She said, no, mommy, your mates are there. Today I have almost 3,000 followers on TikTok. I have 2 YouTube channels. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, all of that. And then I have funnels that carries our information. You must build a system. So how do you retail your products? One, you can do offline, that's physical health awareness talks, and you can also do the online version of your awareness talks. You can talk to organizations, you can talk to families, you can talk to friends. Create an awareness about the products, offline and online. It will give you customers. 2, you can use funnels, and you can use mobile app. So all of that will help you. Consider your personality, consider the skills you know, consider what you will need to learn to be able to position yourself. Because in every company you join, you need to build a customer base. If anybody tells you otherwise, tell them you know what to do. You must be able to retail the products. Yes, you are the number 1 user. So your customer base, if you're building 30 to 50 customers, people that will be buying your products from you every month, your name is number 1. You have to use the products, and then you can talk confidently about the products. So choose any of this. The same thing you will do for your recruitment. So you can use funnel, you can use social media platforms, anyone that works for you. The digital way has made it easier. So you are bringing customers and you are bringing prospects. It's a sorting game. You will need to talk to 100 people maybe before you find 1 or 2 who will buy your products, because most products in the network marketing space are high end. They're not cheap. So you want to look for quality customers. Where can you find them? The same thing happens in recruitment. You want to recruit people of like minds. You want to recruit people that are tech savvy. These days you don't want to recruit people that have never even posted on Facebook before. Any bank or any organization that wants to recruit first write out the qualities of the kind of person they are looking for. That's the same thing you have to do in recruiting. You've heard me say you need to be able to do all these social media things and use funnels. Who is that person that can use all of that is ready to do Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, Google ads? Whichever one you choose, you have to learn how to do it consistently. So that determines the kind of people you are looking for, either to buy your products or to join your business. The customers of today are enlightened. From my phone, I can send a buying link and my customer can buy from any country. So, but you see, some people are so lazy, they'll say, yeah, I can't feel it, oh, I don't even know how to open it. No. Now we have educated customers and educated team members. It's important that you choose right. It's called sorting in network marketing. So you want to sort. Always have the Pareto principle at the back of your mind. When you talk to 10 people, only 1 or 2 will buy from you or join you. So that's how to do. These days, it's not just walking from one place to the other, carrying products physically. No, it's about the digital strategies. On this platform, we will show you and teach you how to use digital strategies to build your business. What are the duplication secrets so that your team can build with you not against you. Your processes has to be simple enough and documented so that when people join you one by one, you can repeat the process. They can learn and do the same thing that you're doing. Now, the reason why many have not been able to build a strong team is because they don't have these processes. If you join any bank, if any bank recruits you, they send you first to their training school, maybe for 3 months, some for 6 months. They're already paying you salary, they have recruited you, but they are training you to be able to work in their system. Now, after that training school, they can post you to any of their branches. Why? If each one of those branches follow the same process, meaning you can operate and be a part of the team in any of the. You must develop what we call a team culture. Everybody coming into your team must know that they will sell the products, because you will teach them and show them the simple process of how. There are 3 options and each one can choose what works for them. So your team will build with you, not against you, so that we are all going in the same direction, and that will help you to build a lasting legacy like I have done. I've been with the same company for 25 years. I have over 45,000 people in my network, and I tell you, I've been earning a residual income for the past 23 years, because by the end of the 2nd year, I have built a residual income, and that is what I'm enjoying, and that's what I'm ready to show you. Digital marketing has come to stay. Many people have left our industry because they refused to change with the times. Everything has changed. So we started manually without any GSM. Today we do everything right on the smartphone, and it's easier but more mentally tasking. And that's why you need to have the right mindset to keep learning. Once you keep learning, you remain in the game and you can grow better. So be a problem solver. Solve people's health problems, solve people's wealth problems. Those are the 2 things we do. So you carry health, you carry wealth, and with that you are ready to build a successful network marketing business. Join me in the workshop as I reveal to you the hidden secrets, the experiences of my 26 years in the industry. Today, I am trademarked as Africa's leading network marketing professional and coach, ready and willing and waiting to work with you. See you on the inside, and God bless.